Welcome back to another video. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. MeiaSoQuick with the uploads. Intro's over. Subscribe before you go. Welcome back, everybody. It's MeiaSoQuick, and in today's video, I'm gonna show you guys this cute little set I did. So this is my Mother Earth nails. I have these available on my Etsy shop at MeiaSoQuick Designs, and I went in and buffed out the nails, and then I applied a base gel, and now I'm going in with some colors. You see I have this tan color that I'm going to apply all over the thumbnail, and you just want to make sure that you do this in a very thin coat because you do want to make sure that everything cures. And then I just take my finger and I go underneath and around to make sure that I don't have anything bulking up along the sides. Next, I take this brown, and then I'm going to use that on my index finger. And once again, I'm doing very, very thin coats because it's no problem to go back in with a second coat. So once I do that, I'm moving on. I'm going to go ahead and skip the middle finger because I'm going to come back to it. But then with my ring finger, I'm taking this gold. I love this gold. It's so shiny, right? I'm just like a bird. Ooh, shiny. On my pinky, I'm going in with this deep forest green, and it has a little bit of a shimmer to it. So once I've got all of those with a single coat, I'm going to throw those under the lamp, and then I come back and just apply a nice second coat on top of all of these nails. And you'll see that often I will tip the nail over, and that's just so that all the gel polish can just kind of settle. And then once again, making sure I clean up those edges because gel polish does have a tendency to change the shape of your nail, and if you want to keep those thin, crisp lines, just run your finger along the edge. So after I applied a second coat over all of these nails, I went ahead and cured those in my lamp. And now for this middle nail, I'm going to do something different. So I'm going to do kind of like a marble tie-dye effect, whatever you want to call it. For this one, I'm just going to put some dots of some different colors. You'll see I have a pink, I have a tan, or a salmon, a green, and a mustard, and some brown. And so I try to do this as light as possible. You do not want big globs because you do not want too much polish on the nail because you want it to be able to cure. But once I've got all those, then I'm just taking like a little small detailer brush, and then I'm just dragging around. I'm just making little swoops and swishes and dragging one color through the other. You don't want to do too much because then all of your colors will mix, but you just want to carry one dot over to another one. And then as you can see, I tip the nail over just to make sure, and any excess I just take my detailer brush and I just drag off. So I'm showing this again on another nail. Now, if you find that you're missing, you can always go ahead and add on. And in my case, I added on just a little bit too much yellow, so I just pulled some of that off. And then I am just dragging this again through the nail. And then you also want to make sure that you cap off the nail. So with this little detailer brush, I'm going around the edges, and I'm also going to cap that free edge in gel polish as well. And that's just going to lock everything so that the nails won't chip because we want these to last, right? So now that I've got that, I'm just going to go ahead and cure that under the lamp, and this is what it looks like. And then I'm just going to shiny coat top all of these except my thumbnail. For my thumbnail, I want to do a little bit of something to make it jazzy. So I took my little rhinestone glue gel, and this is like a heavier, thicker viscosity so that my gems could really stick on. And then I just took my wax pencil and I'm dabbing on a couple rhinestones. I have 2 gold rhinestones, and then I take a nice little black rhinestone and I just center it. And once I've got it in place, I just go ahead and take my little flashlight, my little UV flashlight. It looks so cool, and this is so helpful. And then I just flash cure it, and then I'll go in and do a final top coat, making sure not to go over the rhinestones because sometimes they will have a tendency to change color if you actually put the top coat over it. So then once I've went ahead and did that, that is what this nail set looks like. So now I'm going to show you guys how I packaged them up to ship. So I have these nice little luxury jewelry boxes, and I take some double-sided heavy-duty tape, and then I just cut that tape down in half, and once I split it, I just stick that on the foam insert that comes in the jewelry box and remove the film that's over it, protecting the sticky part. And then I just go ahead and place the nails directly onto that sticky tape. I do it in 2 directions, as you guys can see here. Alright, I just love how it looks in this way and how it's displayed and lets you get just like the full look of everything. Alright, so once I do that, I go ahead and stick everything in and pop the top back on. And then I have this nice little ribbon that I take, and I just played with a couple different ways of how I would want to wrap it, and I just decided I'm going to do a simple little bow. So I tie a little knot here, and then once I've got the knot, I have this little piece of this heart. It says made with love, and I stick a piece of thread around it, and I go around the bow and I just tie it in knots a couple times, and I just clip off the little excess piece of thread that hangs on there. And you could just end it there, or glue down the bow. And what I'm gonna do is make this little design. So I'm just gonna pull out my hot glue gun, and I'm gonna glue that part just down onto the ribbon. It's not actually on the box, it's just gluing the ribbon onto itself. And then there you go, that is how that's packaged. But also in my package, I like to give some little things that are helpful. So in this little bag, I'm gonna put in some sticky tabs, some alcohol pads, some glue, a cuticle stick, a buffer, and a hand file. So all of that comes with every order that I send. I also make a handmade letter. So I'm just taking that double-sided tape to make a nice little circle. And then I've been working on my hand lettering. If anybody's seen my my bullet journal video, it's really relaxing to do hand lettering. So here I am making my handmade thank you card. So everybody who orders from me, I create a little thank you card, and I just write a little message on the other side. So I don't actually show you the message on this one just because my customer's name is on there, but you guys can go ahead and see. And I just use a little metallic pencil on this black, and this is kind of like a heavy cardstock type of card, so it's really heavy and durable. So once I've got that, I put it into my little black bubble mailer. I just slide in my actual box. I slide in my little pack of goodies, and I stick my little sticker on there because I got a bunch of these. Alright, and I just stick that on there. It just says MeiaSoQuick nail designs, and that goes into the bag along with the thank you card. And then it's just a matter of pulling off the little seal and sticking it down. So by all means, if you guys are interested in any custom press on nail sets, or any customs for that matter, I'm selling them on my Etsy shop at MeiaSoQuick Designs. And the final touch is just placing on my little thank you sticker that says thank you for supporting my small business. And that is that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.